Before we get started, make sure to check out our sponsor, goldsilver.com. Get the free Gold Silver Vault app from the world's most trusted online bullion website. Know your silver and gold stacks value 24/7 using the new virtual vault feature in this free smartphone app from goldsilver.com. Hi everybody, for a minute I want to respond to my own video that I just posted on the Pentagon, using manipulation to, again, influence propaganda and behavioral patterns in the people, using this new technology, using bots, using algorithmic formulas, because I've been thinking about it in more detail, and this really is mind-blowing to think about.
And so I would like to thank all of you in the last 8 years that have helped get this message of liberty out to the world. And it will be subscribers who help us into the future expand our fight against tyranny.
The race for the White House on the Republican side is certainly heating up here in Iowa, and so is the rhetoric. The newest contender, the Texas governor, Rick Perry, raised eyebrows with one rather controversial remark. I asked President Obama about that as our interview continued.
Number one, I want you to think of the example of the greatest chess player in the world. Now, for years, the most brilliant chess player was capable of beating the computers, beating the technology. They were smarter than the computers. But in recent years, computers are now smarter and are beating the best chess players in the world. The geniuses that, know the game of chess, because, if the smartest chess player in the world can only think, 100 steps in advance, the brightest, smartest computer can think thousands, hundreds of thousands, and millions of steps ahead of, the smartest, human brain that is in existence today. So if that's the case, how do we know? So how do we discern truth, fact from fiction? What's the agenda of our government, and again, controlling this mainstream propaganda, and who among us is being used as an instrument to, again, manipulate and influence that behavioral response in the masses, in the people? The overwhelming truth that we can define from this and take away from this is that we need to question everything, everybody, and everyone, including ourselves. And, it's a scary thought to think that if they are implementing these predictive behavioral models that are smarter than the human brain that can think a million times in advance than we can, then they're thinking, millions of steps and predicting millions of, action, reaction, action, and reaction. This is how they can implement these false flag stage terror events in phases and over time that's completely unpredictable for the human brain, that can, again, push us in this direction of mind. And, think about for a minute just the Google technology and the AdSense technology for a minute. They give ads and forward ads as you watch YouTube and all these other stations and surf the internet based on your preferences and behavior. So if we think about it from that perspective, we are all living in our own individual paradigm, so to speak, of our own interests and, topics and things that we like to read about and enjoy. We're all living in our own individualized worlds and paradigms. Again, how do we discern what's the truth, fact from fiction? Question everyone, everything, including ourselves, at all times, and be conscious of the new world, this new world of not only social media, but of mind control and algorithmic predictive behavioral pattern recognition.